Are you struggling with clients that won't commit and won't write offers, or they won't make decisions? Check out this week's episode of Agent Hacks to find out a clear strategy that is going to help you to get more clients negotiating and closer to going under contract than ever before. The real estate industry is full of people doing things a certain way because that's how they always have been done. These are not those techniques. If you want to get punched in the throat with the most aggressive and innovative ways to generate business and run your real estate practice, check out Agent Hacks. I'm Tom Toole. Welcome to Agent Hacks. Thanks for tuning in. And this week, I'm going over a strategy that has served me for my entire career. My father, who many of you know is the broker owner of our firm, he's been selling real estate since 1978. He gave me this advice early on when I was a 20-year-old idiot, and it stuck with me, and it's never failed. And here is the simple piece of advice or the hack for this week. When in doubt, whether it's a buyer or it's a seller, it is always best to write the offer and present it. It is that simple. A lot of times, I was just in a conversation with an agent from our team this week, and they want to write an offer, and they want to buy a house at a certain number, but she thought it might be too low. And the answer here is, you're not the one that makes that call. As a buyer, writing the offer gets the buyer to commit, and it forces the seller to answer the offer. So maybe you think it's too low. It's not always about price. There's price, and then there's terms. So if you've got a cash deal with no financing, with no inspections, but maybe the price is a little lower, those terms have value. So the whole thing has to get evaluated. And the other thing I see agents make the mistake of, they don't value the financial position of buyers. Being able to close and having a strong financial position as a buyer is huge, because if something goes wrong, you can absorb it and still move ahead with the transaction. So there's this story I see a lot of agents have of this offer will never get accepted. That's not your decision to make. Your job as an agent is to serve your client, and when you write the offer, you force an answer from the other side. Even if it's a no, maybe it helps your buyer get more realistic. Or maybe you get a counter you didn't think you would get. You don't know how these things are going to play out, and when you make the decision before you actually put the offer in play, you're going to come up short. So when in doubt, put it in writing, send it to the other agent, and get them to answer. It's that simple. And on the sell side, here's the piece of advice. Get everyone to write their offers, and then you can present to your seller and see what happens. Even if it's low, you don't know where it's going to end up, and that's always the goal here. It's not where it starts, it's where the agreement ends up and where you can get it executed. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Agent Hacks. You need me, you got questions, hit us up on social. We're here, we're ready to serve, and appreciate your attention. Thanks for watching.